How many of you have an old phone or tablet that's currently not being used and have thought about just throwing it away? It's a question we've all asked ourselves, including myself. My name is Zachary. I'm here to talk to you about e-waste and how throwing electronics away impacts the environment. I will share with you how to reuse old electronics and give them a new life. Today, we will be learning about how throwing electronics away in the trash is bad for the environment, how devices can still be reused regardless of how old they may be, and what we can do further to improve the environment. Throwing devices away, especially in the trash, is bad for the environment. Before we begin, you're probably wondering, what is e-waste? Well, e-waste, or electronic waste, is a mixture of laptops, desktops, circuit boards, and other computer-related components and tablets. E-waste is classified into 3 different categories. According to Science Direct, large household appliances such as washing machines, refrigerators, and dishwashers are considered e-waste. IT or information technology equipment such as your phones, tablets, computers, desktops, servers are considered e-waste. Consumer equipment such as CDs, DVDs, and MP3 players are considered e-waste. And lastly, equipment components such as batteries, circuit boards, activated glass, and lead capacitors are also considered e-waste. Another study conducted by Science Direct says that the existence of precious metals found in the e-waste stream provides a major economic benefit for recycling companies. However, due to the hazardous nature of these chemicals found in e-waste, a proper recycling technique must be used prior to the disposal of the e-waste. Additionally, this is harmful because e-waste can contain valuable metals such as copper, as well as potential environmental contaminants such as lead and mercury and other non-recyclable chemicals. These chemicals are silent killers to our environment, food chain, and the ecosystem, which not only could harm the ecosystem in animals, but can also harm us humans. Moreover, throwing e-waste away is also bad due to the transportation costs of e-waste, which not only costs taxpayers like us money, but also burns more carbon released into the atmosphere, which affects the climate due to the transportation. Now, to recap, throwing devices away is not only bad for the surrounding environment, but also bad for animals and humans and the food web if left unchecked. Now, devices can still be reused regardless of how old it might be. An example of how you can reuse your old phone would be transforming it into a home security camera. According to CNET, you won't need anything fancy to do this operation. All you need is your old device, a network connection, and your and the application Alpha Camera. You can also use your device and make it into an all-purpose storage server solution, similar to Google Drive, to store your photos, videos from vacation, and more. All you would need is an application called Nextcloud, your device, and an internet connection, and you just need to configure your settings for Nextcloud for the internet, and you're off to the races. Now, you can reuse your old devices, parts, and by donating it to an electronic recycling company, which will reuse the metals from your device and make it into brand new technology. You can also donate your phone to an Eco ATM, which is a self-automated kiosk found in many Walmarts. You can bring your old phone, your tablet, even your MP3 player, and potentially earn cash back on your old devices by recycling them. Now, what can we further do to help support the environment? As stated in the previous slide, we can reuse devices by donating them to an electronic recycling company. Or we can also repurpose our old devices too. Now, according to the EPA, we can organize a local recycling drive in our community, either at a neighborhood or a school, which in turn reduces the carbon from the transportation cost. Now, you can donate your device to a local school or shelter in need as well. In the end, throwing devices away not only harms the environment, but is also bad for the food chain. And by reusing our devices' parts or repurposing them, we can further decrease our impact we have on the environment. Thank you for listening.